Hello, and where the cat knocked the monitor. That's slightly... still a little bit low. Ah, that's close enough, I think, he says, moving it yet further. There we go, so we have it, and... why are you not picking up Minecraft? Does it need me to go into full screen for it to register? Nope, I need to re-add Minecraft to this list. Add game capture Minecraft. Drag that there and then drag it down to where it's supposed to go. Sorry about this, guys. Super professional, I know. So now that should... okay, that's weird. Let's just switch to that and then switch back. Add game capture. Right, let me restart Minecraft. Doesn't seem to want to be playing at the moment, I'm afraid. Yes, indeed. But hello, Rocky, and hello, Raisin. Hope you guys are doing well. Just please stand by. Oh dear. Only the most sort of professional of professionals has this sort of level of expertise. There we go. That's the biscuit. For some reason I just didn't like it. It was like, nah, we're not going to play today. There we go. So, you guys are going to be getting a nice little spoiler, sort of, well, not spoiler, but reveal as we log in here. Let me just load up Spotify and then just slightly edit that and then drag it down there. So, this here is the design for my nether tunnel. It's supposed to look like a swamp to tie in. It's supposed to look like a foggy swamp. Thus the...
Voldorius.
There we go. Thank you for the follow.
I should say, Voldorius.
Not so much spoil. I've taken down the... because I wanted opinions lazy. But hello, by the way. Took down the fact that it's a spoiler-free zone because I needed opinions on it. I want people to stop by and I wanted sort of opinions on stuff and things. So basically the whole idea is there's the layered glass to make it look foggy, so you've got sort of this, it looks like a deep jungle, swamp, all the way back there. What I might do is, yeah, as you say I might put a couple of lights hidden away somewhere, see what I can do, maybe some glowstone in the middle of the trees, see if I can do something there. Hello, Spence. Or some redstone torches hidden around, maybe around the back of the trees. Lily pads I can't put in because I don't have... that's not water, that's lapis blocks. Vines, yes, that is an addition I want to add in, but I wanted to get the glass in because I didn't want to avoid putting it in for vines. So what I can do now is like hop down here like this and just run down the length here, and I can just sort of slap the vines in as need be. I will be doing something here so to make it a bit less of an abrupt change. Bearing in mind this is quite risky because fire spread is on. So what I'll probably be doing is put some redstone torches in. I don't have any on me, unfortunately. But that's kind of... Wait, what's in that chest? Is there... No. Actually, let's... because there's some... There we go. So I've got down to here done on that side, not including the depths of glass, but what I need to do is get some more lapis. I'm really rapidly running out of lapis. So maybe mixing the pods and dirt a bit more where the glass is going down to the swamp. Yeah, I mean, it's all just a sort of bit of a play around at the moment. The whole idea of this being, so it being like this, and then the swamp either side, was that this is like a sort of laid down dirt path thing that they've sort of chucked down so that they can actually get around. But let us get headed back towards where we need to be. Rapidly running out of lapis, indeed. Although I have used more on projects before. I have used more. So yeah, it's probably going to be just where I throw my lapis over time to just go into here, and I might set up a shop that trades in lapis. See if I can buy some lapis from people. And then let's get headed over to our little... That is a concrete blending machine. So head over here, sleep over here, and then we can work some more on Soul Scream Reach. So use coarse dirt for a little bit of dirt. Exactly, yeah. So I might get some coarse dirt in there. And hello, Appler. How are you doing? Would look cool. Maybe some wood pieces. Yeah, okay, yeah, this sounds cool. See, this is why I wanted to show it to people, to get some feedback on stuff that I could add. I mean, that was just a little test segment. So if I'm adding any extra bits in, I think it did look a bit... I enjoy it, I'm happy with it. I just think it does need a bit more, as you guys have said. So the vines are a definite thing that's going to be added. Some wood pieces could be pretty cool. What, so as in like wood planks, or just some random bits of log, like fallen down trees? Or doing some of the non-Minecraft related work for your ship project. Ooh, very nice. But no, that sounds pretty cool. I need to grab the nether brick. I have some... Is that nether brick is in nether brick, or is that the stuff that... That's the stuff that I was given. What we are also going to do, I think some of these have netherrack in. There we go. So we're just going to move over here quickly. I set up a little super smelter. It is not the most efficient. Not by any means. But it gets the job done. I thought I arranged it because of where there's chunk borders. I thought I'd arranged it properly to avoid those. But apparently I haven't. So I need to rejigger it. Probably have put in a minecart fueling system. See if I can do that instead. Just build a God of War for PS4. It's not on PC. The game looks good. Sounds good. I've not actually ever played a God of War game myself. It's just a bit too full on for my tastes. Just a little bit brutal. Let's just do that. And that. And there we go. Uniforms and stuff that I should get on with my ship. Ah, yeah, fair enough, that's understandable. There we go. So what I'm actually going to do is, I know I've just flown over here through the tunnel, but we're going to grab some more shulker boxes that are empty. That's not empty. That's empty. 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 Fireworks. Empty. Black concrete powder. Empty. Because Tool Bunny has said that I can grab any and as much netherrack as I would like from the area in the hub, from where the hub was cleared out. So that's very useful, and thank you very much to Tool Bunny, who's one of the other mystics on the server. So I'm going to go and grab those and slap those in the smelter too. I might add some extra chests on the top of it for feeding into it, seeing if I can do anything special and funky with that. But actually I can't. I don't have any more iron. I used the last of my iron doing that smeltery. So let's see. Let's cook. There we go. I do actually intend to tear down this nether fortress at some point and make it into... Ooh. There we go. Because I was going to stop there and pick up netherrack, but it's like I'll go to the further away place first. There we go. Get a proper launch that time. And I think it's, yep, just this side here. So I'm just going to slap a few of these down here. There's that. No, 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 no. I was going to say, I can't have already cleared out all the netherrack from here, surely. Did I fill a second one? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, yes. That can go in there. And I think that is all of the netherrack. I'll leave. There was a few stacks elsewhere, but I will leave a few of that. What I'll do is I'll just pick up the rest of it from my area over that away, where I had all the chests laid out, where I was originally going to stop. Otherwise, I'm going to sort of drain everyone else's resources. And it's always good to leave a couple of stacks of netherrack behind, just as sort of, whatchamacallit, the thingy-ma-doo-hicker. Scaffolding. And hello, Wurzel. That's a really cute combination of the emotes there. Empty, empty. Empty, empty. And what I'll do is I'll just plonk these down as well, so I can do that. Because in these there should be somewhere, and I haven't shifted it all, have I already? I was gonna say I swore I remembered seeing some more. There's some more there. Oh, that's all the glasses and stuff. Yep, yep. It is Podzol in another tunnel. Hello, Bo. How are you doing? I did have more Podzol left and more grass. Oh, darn it. Oh, no, it's because I'd run out of lapis pretty much, hadn't I? This is my nether tunnel indeed, because to make it tie in with the swamp of the base. So just, I know I'm wasting rockets, but so here it's to make it look like a misty swamp. So, oh, hello, Pigman. You got it like that. Lapis is the water to make it, because obviously I can't have actual water. I panicked then, but he's actually behind glass, so he can't shoot at me. Right, can we do this? Can we do it? He's right at the end of the tunnel. Darn it. Crud. There's some dirt there. 1, 2. Because I've got to be careful, because if there's fire too close. Good. Right, well, I'm lucky that there was some replacement Podzol. Simple plays all-star. Get out of my swamp. Oh dear. Where was that other Podzol? There was some about, was it up in that chest? There we go. And the Podzol just is to make it. Fair enough, Raisin. Take care, take care. Ooh. There we go, so that's just fixed that up. Plonk. Put the fish back there, take that out. There we go. Is that all of them full? I've got one more to fill. I think that's everything for that, and I think I'd filled them mostly at this end. So I'm pretty much out of netherrack. Sheepcycle got screwed up by it, sadly, at about 8 PM today. Yeah, yikes. Well, glad to see you're at least getting over the cold, at least. Thank you, Wurzel. Ooh. Right, and we will just launch away. I probably should have made my tunnel more flight friendly, but hindsight, and I can fly down a 3x3 pretty easily. Although I can't land, apparently. There we go. Now, did I have any iron elsewhere over this way? I could actually be a bit cheeky and snag from those hoppers there. I think that's what I'm going to do, and then grab those chests. Because that was when I was converting a buttload of concrete powder, but I don't need to do that anymore. So what I'm going to do is just do that and hope that, there we go, I can grab all of that. You know what, for now, no, I don't need that, I don't need that. Two hoppers is enough. I'll just leave the other hopper just here. So let's go jet off to our lovely little vacation home of death and murder. Beth B is, she's really tired. We've been doing a lot of work with the house and stuff, and wifey and mum were over at the house today sorting out, doing a load of the cleaning. Dad and I were taking a sort of rest day from it because we've been doing all the like heavy lifting and moving all the bits into the thing, and there's not really much else that we can do until they come and pick up their stuff or we throw it away, depending on which comes first. Ah, what I can do here as well actually is I can do this. So if I do that, put one there, but no, I think she'll be alright. She's just sort of having a nice bit of a rest. Oh my lord. Let's do that, and then I can do that. It's going well. Or do you mean the project is in sorting out the house? But if you mean the Minecraft project, yeah, it's going well. I've got the layout of the fortress all sorted out. It is a huge fortress. I think it was something in the, what was it? Statistics. That's one. Blocks times placed. 2,000 nether brick roughly for one layer. It's ridiculously big. I'm not quite sure how I'm even going to do it. It's just that. It's yikes. So I've almost got that load in. So we've got 2 more shulker boxes to fill. To empty even. Which is a bit of a pain that I can't quite do it over this. Empty. That shouldn't have those in. Let's take those out. Pick that up. He's going to tick to death before he gets over here. Empty, full. Oh, look at that! I called it. Shouldn't have panicked. Always believe in yourself. There we go. So what I'm going to do actually, that was not a good jump. I need to just go here. So I'll put one this side and one this side. That should work. With warp core coolant systems. Ooh, very nice. So what's that entail then? Oh, look at that. We're getting a good amount of stuffs in. And they're all smelting. So maybe I had got the spread correct. And they're all smelting -1. That's a shame. But once this one fills up, what I can do actually, to be a bit cheeky, is take like 9 stacks of that. What I'll do here is chuck that in. Then chuck those in there. That. If I just quickly do this, just to fill up that end one, and that one, that's full. There and there. And then that. So what I'll do is I will just turn that on to allow it auto flow through, and the same on this side. Then we're going to go and get rid of the nighttime. So basically that should give me 16 items every... It's an item every... You sneak! Sneak! With class 10 multi-lobe warp core, 2 large coolant loop towers and a primary coolant facility with interchangeable tanks via the main cargo complex and shuttle bay 2. Ooh, very nice. I was wondering what was going on with that dirt block then. Really? Oh my lord. Right, go! Oh my lord! Yes! We got to sleep. Song requests aren't on at the moment, Bo. Let's have a look, see what it is.
ABC.
That's because obviously I upload the VODs on YouTube. It's because if it didn't have the Jackson 5 in it, it's oh yeah, that's the one that Jam gave to me. If it didn't have Jackson 5 in it, I would more than willingly play it. But I think because it's the Jackson 5, it would be very, very anti-copyright friendly, which is a bugger. Why have I got nether bricks in my ender chest? Like, loose. That's really weird. So what I'll do for now is I'll take the ones that Jam gave me and craft these up. I need to gather a buttload of stuff for the shop with... I just saw a creeper go past, I think. Oh no, it's the sheep. Oh, I saw something move past and I was like, no, just stay away. Stay away. What I'm going to do quickly, again, chuck down one of these, chuck all of that in there. Right, and move away as well, because I've had so many creepers hit me with this. It is such a pain. I was building, I'd literally finished, I'd placed the last few hoppers, and then a creeper hit me and blew it up, and then I'd had 2 extra hoppers, and then a creeper hit me and I was down by 2 hoppers, and I was like, you're kidding me, right? Coolant loops have connected with warp cores intermix chamber. Ooh, very nice. What's this one that you've sent, Bo? 2 seconds, let me get at least away from the super smelter.
I did not hit her. It's not true. I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Mark. Lisa, you're tearing me apart. You know what they say. Love is blind. Let's go eat out. Everything is fine. I don't want. Everything is fine. you. This is a beautiful party. You invited all my friends.
Hey everybody, let's eat cake.
I have an announcement to make. I fed up with this world. You're just a chicken. How can you do this? You make me sick. And your stupid comments in your pocket. You're going to destroy Johnny. He's very sensitive. And your stupid comments in your pocket, son of a bitch.
What is this? Oh.
Oh, hi, Mark. Lisa, you're tearing me apart. You know what?
I can't do any more. That's so weird. I mean, plus it's mesmerising me. Just it suddenly put an end to the stream because I was just there watching it, just like, what? Oh dear. So what I need to do is try and add up this song version of that horrible movie, The Room. Yep, horrible is certainly a way to put it. Right, so can we do some pro flying? Right, we're up, we're up. I'm gonna have to light this up so much. Senpai, senpai, you're tearing me apart. Oh yeah! Pro flies, pro flies. See, a smart man would have gone down and made a schematica. Right, here. Can we make a schematica from up here? Red point, blue point. Right, let's take that down to 80. And take that down to 80 as well. Ah, damn it, I was trying to do it from up there. Well, I got the Y level right, so that's I'm pretty pleased with that. So let's take this to... If I was to take that to minus 3006, where's that? That's over that way. By way too far. 3206. That's about spot on, I'd say, and then I need to move it that way, which is towards positive Z, so I need to add to the Z axis. So let's change that to 130 and see how that's gone over here. Right, good. That's all of that, and that's gonna... So what I need to do is change the other point to roughly... Where's about? Here. So minus 3,550. And Z minus 161. So I need to lower the Z-axis a little bit to encapsulate that. Watch the movie and see many memes. So if I was to do this and then save the section as Soul Scream layout, save. 440 chunks in the layout. That is insane. There we go. Then just come down here, land again, then bring in there we go. It's just saved it. So then we bring in Soul Scream layout. Done. Oh, that went weird. So I need to maneuver this, which is this way, so I need to move it so I then need to move it not that way, that way. So let's do a fly up and see that it's at least oriented the right way. So there's a tower over here, and then there's the zigzag bit, which is correct with here. What I'll do, if I fly over here, I can bring that bit into alignment over here. So if I was to go put the F3 screen up, and then I can move it down to so that's not going off of this side at all, so I need to get rid of that, and then so let's bring it down to y equals 80, and that was going up. I know my screen frames have gone down a bit on Minecraft, but that is understandably so. Ah, that's why, because some of the layout was lower. Is that correct then? I've got that laid out. Right, no, there it is, I see. So what I need to do is, again, move it a bit further than this way. And then if we take that and move it up to, what was it, 115? As long as this gives a rough representation of where things need to go, this helps me a lot. That's why it is 115, but I was on 115 when I went there. So if I was to do this, there we go. Indeed, you saw the laggy frame sheep as well then, did you, Bo? It's not just me. So at this point, at least it'll give me a rough indication of where I need to go in terms of layout. And this should give a rough idea of how things will appear. There's that. So that keeps going. Kinda need to, I think that's about right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which sounds right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect, I stopped that at just the right point. Hello again there, Lazy. Sneaking around. I'll see you there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one was just going like this. Because I'm mad, Lazy. Because I'm mad. Madness. So is that right? Did I line that up? Hey, look at that. We lined it up. There we go. So at the very least, if we get this, this will give a good representation of stuff and things. There we go. Ooh. Ah, thank you, Lazy. Get rid of the F3 screen. You'd build bigger. Indeed. But in survival, Appler, would you do it in survival? That is the question. 3, 2, 1, 2, Fair enough then. There we go, grab that. Oh, no, I'm going all higgledy-piggledy. That's not where the blocks are meant to go. So we can pull this way. Well, there are a load of monsters by the bed then, they're lazy, because you seem to have to wait a second to deal with them, it sounded like? Seemed like. Yeah, I should probably light this up now that I'm actually working here. Would save me a lot of hassle. I've got a load of coal in the smelter, so if there's anything left at the end of, which there should be at the end of this massive mega smelt, then we shall hope and see if I can do anything with it. Bit of city and survival, not a starship. Ah, fair enough. So sort of, I don't know, do you follow any of the hermits from Hermitcraft? If so, do you know of Scar's city that he's building? Yeah, so good times with Scar, with his ridiculously huge, well, it's not ridiculously huge, but ridiculously detailed. Who's this guy with the fuzzy red beard? It is me. How are you doing, KMA? Hope you're doing well. There we go, just plodding along. So in a second I'll fly away and give you guys a full sort of appreciation of this. Must have all the detail, indeed. There is going to be a lot of detail on this. Because, well, if you're doing an evil fortress, it needs to be. So if I remember, home is the toggle rendering. So yeah, that's the kind of scale that we're looking at here. And a good way to see if there's any overlap is to do that. I spy lazy. Spying. Spy the super smarter. He's going back to the... He's circling. He's circling. He's just over there. Oh dear. Oh yeah, toggle that again. Gotta love schematica. It makes life so much easier. After that 2, was that it? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and then that goes ones. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and then that's the flat edge there. Very nice scale. I mean, that's what I would do in survival, but yeah, I don't really have the excuse to play survival. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, no, Scar's scale is perfect, especially, like, it's good enough for him to start out at that sort of size and then very easily expand. That is one of the things that I do badly. I do big and then it gets difficult to expand because I'm just already expanded. But it does take me a long time to do these projects, so I think it's worth it in the long run. So I don't actually need to worry about this side being having any separators. I've got to make sure I'm taking out the right one here. There we go, because one of these things is not like the other. One of these things, so if that's what schematic looks like, I have never used it, so... Oh, there we go. My throat is moist again. Moist. Yes, no, schematica is extremely useful. I don't want to press the button in case I unload it. Let me quickly load up that, and then if I screenshot that, I can see the schematics. So if I press this, you can see these are the schematics I've got before, and they're fun little things that you can bring in. I like staring at the center point of a city, like starting at the center point of a city and building out. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Is a good. It's always nice to have that, and then you can have it all arranged nice. It's what I tried to do when I'm playing Anno 2205 or 2070. I like to have a point which is the central point of the city, and then work outwards from there and see where it takes me. But you know, it depends on what I feel like doing. Is that the 4? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did Lazy just fly through me? He did. There we go. So this is using a lot more nether brick than I used before, but then I'm having to do these extra little bits to build off, whereas on the floor I could just place them. Should I build the strip of the extreme hills as well? Gonna go into lurk mode for a bit, maybe on the server soon. Awesome, KMA. We'll hope to see you soon then. You know, in case anyone wants to hop in, I'll slap myself in the Mysticraft streaming channel, since Lazy seems to be flying about. So if Lazy does want to join, he can feel more than welcome. Need to get myself into the habit of that. It's always nice then as well if somebody's got something that they're like, hey, you realise you're not actually making any sound? It's like, oh. Or as I was doing earlier, there was no Minecraft gameplay. Gotta love random glitches like that. Just for the sake of keeping it even, I'm going to do that. So I should have actually made on the journey map the diagonal lines a bit bolder. Yeah, look, the line is a bit bolder, and it's actually got the shadow from where I'm up in the sky. So there is, it's like indicating that there is space beneath it. But no, KMA, I know you said you'd go lurk mode, but I must, if you can still hear, is that right? Yes, that's right. Yeah. If you can still hear, then yeah, no, schematica is extremely useful for replicating complex builds, or as with this one, layouts. That's the word. Just saves a lot of hassle and time trying to go. Am I above the right block, or having to leap down, pillar up in a different place to make sure it's still synced up. There we go. I'm a moron, I forgot to load those up. So I've not actually been crediting the musician who I'm using. Good job. At least I know alerts work without the alert box, the sort of the alert program being open, because I didn't get the follow through earlier, so yay, things are working. This one I'm not too fussed about because it is a little tower that's off to the side. This tower might not necessarily go as high as this wall, so building it out at this point would be unnecessary. No, that's understandable. I mean, if it's not for you, KMA, it's not for you. You don't have to use it. That's just, you know, I mean, I only use it out of just sheer, well, not even sheer necessity. It's just the fact that you know, it helps save me a bit of time. But then there's points like this where I didn't copy all of the schematic, and so now I have to use judgment. I think I want to go out another. What we'll do, fly down to here and pillar up here, and then I can count a bit easier because it's diagonals. I figured it was just 2, but I wasn't certain. I didn't want to risk it. Well, looks like we're heading back anyway. Should have checked my inventory, see how many I had left. But we have kept this in range. Oh, look at it. Oh look, it's duplicated all my chests. I think if you're using the autofill, like, because you can toggle a mode with this which like auto prints it, so it will fill the blocks for you. As long as there is a face for it to place against, it will place the blocks, which can be a bit overpowered. But I feel that if you're not using that, it's not so bad. Whereas if you are using the auto print, it's like, why not just use creative? All you've done there is gate yourself with extra time for no reason. It's not, yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, it's like we've all got our own personal tastes as to what things we're willing to use. I mean, I know FCD, or at least I've seen that FCD doesn't use journey map, so you know that's down to him. And I know some people don't even like, they won't even use F3 because they find it a bit naughty. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Counting with Vold again, indeed. But when it comes to builds, I usually do make large ones like what you're doing. Maybe if I did here, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I was for a second there, I was like, am I missing a word here? No, that's understandable. You know, if you're not somebody that does the big ridiculous builds that have a lot of numbers and counting and repetitive layout bits, then yeah, schematica isn't too much use for you. Yes, you can use schematica for small scale builds, but yeah, as you say, at that point it sort of takes away from it a bit, because then you're just pasting the same thing over and over again, and pretty much, you know, just with manual building with a schematic. So for small scale builds, yeah, I don't even bother with it. It's literally only times like this. It's this, and maybe if I've got something that is particularly complex, like the fell cannon build that I did on ZombieCraft, which is quite just intense in terms of where to put blocks, and it's all coal and obsidian and black concrete, and so it's really hard to see where everything goes, and then you've got to put the lava in the right place, and it's just like, oh dear. There we go. Let's go and start from that side there, because it's getting a bit weird over this side here. Very confused by what you're making. It's a giant fortress. So if I get rid of the rendering of that, you can sort of see the layout of it here. So it's just sort of going around the edge here, and this is going to be a huge, insanely large keep. Yeah, I need to do the large ones in creative. Wow, lazy. Your name says it all. So that's the entire extreme hills there. I flattened it down to y equals 80, as you can see. And so this keep's going to go here, and I'm going to have it's a huge thingy. For me, at that point, using the printer is when it gets to the point of being a bit naughty, a bit cheaty. If you use it, then that's down to you. But for myself, especially in terms of content creation, you know, I could easily slap the printer on and just walk away and be like, alright guys, enjoy the stream, and just sort of let my character just, I don't know, put something leaning on shift and forward and leave it to finish building stuff, like, you know, build it all in creative on a server, on a single player world. Fair enough, Atlas. Take care. Let's think. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what, I have to. I flinched a little bit there because that was actually quite horrifically. Oh, it made me cringe. Use it for factions, TNT cannons. Totally understand why you do it this way. Yeah. I mean, it's also just like, if I was to use the printer, it would just take the fun out of it for me. Like, I'll use it simplistically for ensuring that I'm putting the right blocks in the right places. So that is diagonal good. I think. If it matches up, good. If it doesn't, well, balls. How are we doing on the nether brick front? Ah, we got a good amount left for now. No, I can understand it for certain different things, like especially for really, really complex redstone contraptions. I will admit I used the printer mode on ZombieCraft once, but that was literally to test if a build worked on the server. And I was just in creative quickly, just doing a test, because I built a, what was it, redstone like piston launcher thing to launch you for Elytra, and I tried it out, and thankfully I had tried it in creative because it didn't work. It did not work, and it was supposed to be one of those ones like Mumbo has actually done one that's pretty similar recently, like the launcher that's flush with the floor and it throws you up, but it throws you up to start flying, not to just go up somewhere, which I think is what his is doing. I think that's where, yeah, we go. Perfect, it matched up. But it ended up not working, so I'm actually really happy that I did use it for a little bit. Just, I know, yes, cheeky, because I shouldn't have been using it, but it saved me so much time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this is the flat. But no. I still haven't actually got all of the areas on the inside decided upon for what the themes are going to be. I mean, that's, you know, a long
Voldorius.
way away. Hello there,
I should say,
KMAsKorner. Thank you for the
Voldorius.
follow.
Hey.
Thank you muchly. So I need to make sure I'm going diagonal here. I think that's in line. I think. If I'm not in line, that's going to be a pain. Hey, look at that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is the area where it pulls across like that. Should make the inside like a vampire there. Well, the area is going to have lots of different areas, because the idea is that it's a raid dungeon. So there's going to be a couple of World of Warcraft references. I'm going to theme a couple of the areas after people on the Mysticraft server, so that would be something pretty fun, I think. But we'll have to I'll have to wait and see how that comes out, and I'm going to have bits that go down into sort of like the depths of the catacombs, and I want to do some cool big monster builds and stuff. And I'll ask some of the other people on the server, some of the other mystics, how they'd want their areas to be themed. For example, I know that Jamdoggy, he'd like his area to be redstone themed. For FamilyCraft Dad, I'm probably going to end up doing his area all prismarine themed. I'm a moron, I'm a moron. I have to build up from this side. I've played one game of D&D in my life. No, two. I'd like to play it some more, but the problem is just trying to find people to play it with, really, and having the time to do it. I've actually, wifey, mum and dad are actually interested, so I'm tempted to set up a couple of small campaigns for them, just as a bit of fun and games, and just see how they get along with it. Just do something a little bit humorous and fun. Because there were a few groups that did it nearby to me when I was living on my own, but the problem I had with those was that they were take it very seriously, and I want to have a bit more fun with it and be a bit silly and muck about, which, you know, fair to them. If they want to do that, they can do that. It's how you enjoy the game. Yeah, not so much in where I live or in UK as a whole. It's a bit rarer. I don't know if that's whereabouts that is your base, but at the very least for where I am in the UK, that is not a thing. The closest you can get is Warhammer with board games at the local Games Workshop. Come on, let's get another. There we go, another stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think that is. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to Friday Night Magic every week. Ah, fair enough. I've never actually played Magic the Gathering. If that's, I assume that's what you're referencing. It's never really been a thing where I live. Like, at all, not even in school. Ah, fair enough. I'll have to have a look at it and see. I mean, I'm not probably, well, I say probably, I'm not going to get into it, but I probably wouldn't, if I enjoy it, I probably wouldn't mind watching a few videos or streams of it. Could be pretty interesting. So what's this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the 14th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. So I should actually match up with some of the thing in a second. Or is the ghost not showing on this level? Is that really not showing? I thought that would have shown. Oh snap, just joined your Discord. Fair enough. Yeah, no, it was on the 14th one, it goes straight. So 13 in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 13 in the middle, so that makes it 14, and then 15. Because I didn't count from that block, I counted from that block, and then I counted it to that block. Now I think right, what we're going to do is we're going to go and sleep. Let's get rid of this nighttime so I can actually land without being attacked by mobs. Or having creepers blow it up. Yeah. I should go. Just appear out of nowhere again. But no, thank you for calling that out there, Lex. Is that? Yeah, that's. So let's just nom on that. Build up here. It's just like a creeper creeping on you. Watch out for that laser guy. Yeah. Sounds about right there, KMA. There we go. Hey, that's like a nice little indicator as well when I hit the right Y value. So what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. On the 16th one it goes flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and on 16th when it goes flat. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not putting more of the layout over here. But so I need to go. I think it's there, and so this should line up perfectly. There we go. There's that. Why is that showing up? Is it because have I got to unrender and then turn the render back on? Hello there, Lacey. Oh dear. There we go. Oh.
Happy February.
Hello,
asterisk
Spence.
wink asterisk.
Thank you for that 1,000 bits. Oh my lord. Starting off the month strong. You're just trying to dethrone Wuzzle already, aren't you? You've chunked his health. Wuzzle was at 1450. You've chunked him down to 405. Although I think Lex's follow did a slight bit of damage there. How are you doing there, Spence? Oh wow. Oh dear. Oh, it's only a little bit off. So that is pretty much it. This should do it. This should actually fill it up. Good luck about listening to the adventures. Ooh, fair enough, fair enough. So this should actually be it brought up to height on this area, and we can get a good idea of sort of like the height and scale of this place when you're inside it. I'd say if we do that, kind of just is a bit big. And that's not the full extent of the height of it yet. I've got bits that are going to go higher. And it's just that. Okay, so Chowder's fully out then, and happy with your location and with you guys then, it seems. If Chowder's meowing at you for attentions and is going roaming about the house. Oh, is there a Daisy or is she asleep? Daisy, do you want to come be stream dogger? Do you want to come be stream dogger? No, you're comfy. Okay. Fair enough. Doggo does not want to Doggo does not want to be. She's there, wifey's asleep, like Doggo's just there, like curled up, looked up and was like, no. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's the click that was needing to go. Oh, yes, Mother Hubbard. Yeah, he's still a bit wary of standing humans, but he does seem to be okay with sitting and laying humans. Ah, that's cool. Alice is annoying and loud. I would take Chowder's tentativeness any day over that. She's just so loud. I'm half the man I used to be. Oh dear. So I'm trying to think which bit to sort of start working with. I'm thinking I don't particularly want to just straight off start with the walls. Obviously I need to get the walls set up, but I want to sort of possibly come up with a design theme first. So I'm thinking that maybe if I build the bridge, see how the theme comes out from that, figure out how I want the bridge to be shaped as well, that could help a lot. There we go. See, I'm torn as to what to do here. It's actually quite a hard place to come up with a hard build, generally, to come up with themes of where bits. Ah!
Can we kill it?
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits there, Lazy. Oh dear. How's Wurzel gone up back up to 30? Let's see, where's the bits boss? See if we can refresh. Spence had overtaken. There we go, never mind. So Spence had beaten. Oh, you got baited. Baited by the bits boss, I'm afraid. Spence had killed the bits boss and was the new bits boss, but it just hadn't updated properly. How did it? Where are you at? You're over that side. Helps if I hold rockets, not fish. Oh, doesn't want the Heelys. Fair enough. No! Oh, Wurzel's being trolled. I think that's the second time that Wurzel has been trolled by the bits boss. I think Spence beat Wurzel once before and it left Wurzel up. No, it was Rocky. It was Jedi. You beat Rocky Jedi as the Bits boss, and Rocky's health replenished, and it was like, what? So I think a good place to start off again would be to add on to this tower then, and to figure this out. See how high I want this to go. And do I want another tower over there? But I think, considering the lack of resources, I know this has been a short one, guys, but I think that I am going to be calling it here as a short stream. Partly because I've got to be up early tomorrow, and I don't want to be going too much past midnight. And we've got a good amount of progress done. We've added the second layer of the layout in. And I want to have a go away and have a good hard think about this, because I think if I rush into this on stream, I'm going to get on the wrong path with things. So I think I need to have a proper think about this, maybe do some creative world test sprite things. I might be tweeting out some pictures, guys, so please make sure to go and follow me over on Twitter. It's @Voldorius_. No worries, KMA, and thank you for stopping by. There we go, that's my Twitter. Do I have it? There we go. No, that is... I don't know that... Okay, so... State of 4 minute. There we go. That's got the link to my Twitter and my YouTube. My YouTube, I do recap videos of the progress I've got on Mysticraft. I almost said Hermitcraft then. That would certainly be a different server. I need to update that command to say Mysticraft, but then in terms of Minecraft servers that people could play on with me, it would have to be, for the most part, ZombieCraft. I will be getting back into ZombieCraft at some point. Just with the sheer amount of time I've spent on there over the past few months, I do need a bit of just a burnout timer. But yes, so I will be tweeting some images out over the next week or so. The streams, as I said, probably going to be a bit lighter than usual, guys, as Wifey and I are moving very soon. The place was an absolute hellhole. It was just so horrifyingly just dirty. So we've got to wait for them to come and pick up their stuff. Sorry, I know I'm ending off the stream with this little story, but it's just to give you guys a heads up. Streams won't be... I won't be able to hit the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as I'd like to try. Unfortunately, I am going to be having to leave it until probably just one a week. And I don't know what day that's going to be. So just, if you want, keep your ears out, and I will see you later. So, ta-da.